my memory verse is Luke chapter 6 verse 31. It says, "Do to others as you would want them to do to you." I have learned that love is the biggest commandment of all.
For we cannot love God whom we have not seen if we do not love others whom we have seen. So love validates my faith. It proves I really am a child of God.
Personally, I've learned about forgiveness, that forgiveness it's not about me, how I feel, or about the situation changing or the other person changing. It's about me trusting God to help me to get through it.
I have managed to just set aside time and meet with a few friends, go out of my way to actually see them and find out how they really are, and also be vulnerable and just share what I'm going through and how I am.
I did pick up a relative who has been hurting and who has not been feeling free or welcome to speak to other members of the family. And so I reached out to her, and indeed it was an amazing action to take because apparently they were waiting. So I thank God for that.
For me, what I have done practically, I've reached out to one of our cousins and my big brother, who we've had a bit of a rough patch, and we are really trying to mend things up and trying to bring out the Christian in us. And I think that's the biggest thing I've done from this spiritual emphasis.
One of the things that I have been able to do in terms of reaching out, calling someone that I feel that I should check up on and show them love, is there is a family member that when we are in the cousins group, we are always side chatting and all that, but I felt it's good to also just call that person and get to know what they're feeling. And apparently she's not in a very good state, and it's a good thing I feel that we did, because we've made an arrangement to go and visit her, and she's overwhelmed. She's really looking forward to, and I hope this step that we're taking is going to see how much she's loved.
And what has stood out for me, this SEC campaign, is learning to act radically, not to bottle up emotions, because in the past I was bottling up my emotions, which was really affecting my social circle.
I've come to learn that I have to change my mind in each and every area of my life. For each and everything that I'll be doing, it should be based on love.
We have learned a story from 40 Days of Love on Esther, that you should treat people the way you want to be treated. My favorite story I learned was about Jairus and his daughter. That God can do, and the lesson I've learned that is God can do wonderful and marvelous things.
There are a couple of things that you cannot force in this life, and one of them is love. And the reason is we are constantly being evaluated on a daily basis on how real and true and authentic our love is.
Some of the assignments that we receive on the weekly studies, to meet a friend, to meet a relative that you've been distant with. So we have been able to do this, take a friend or a relative out for coffee, and you discuss on your relationship and how you can improve it.
What we do is support a family. There's a lady we support as a group.
40 Days of Love is quite practical, and I think it's a spiritual emphasis campaign of a kind.
The reason why we are here for the Love Project is because we got to discover that it is important to spread love to different people in the community, and this is an example of how we can spread love to the Makime Children's Home, and that is why we are here, to just spread love and to show them that they are important people in this society, despite their different stories and the different things that they've gone through. They are still loved, and they're important to us and to the community and to Jesus.
The proof that you are a Christian, that you really are a child of God, that you have a relationship with Him, that you know Him, is you're living a life of love. The Bible says, whoever does not love does not know God, because God is love.